Sometimes you just have to push through the unpleasant. Sometimes you just have to push through. Not every day is going to be bright and sunny and awesome. Some days are going to be rainy. And in the case of today, in the case of this April day, ice and snow can fall from the sky at any time. I'm Bill Snodgrass, and in this SNAPlife episode, we're going to be looking at the idea that sometimes you've just got to push through the circumstances and deal with the situation in order to get to the payoff. In my line of work, I'm a teacher, there's a lot of things that students are like, I don't want to do this. This is not fun. And I'm like, well, do you want to graduate? Because this is a graduation requirement, and if you want to graduate, you've got to push through the unpleasantness of the now in order to get to the promise of the future. In order to get to the payoff in the future, you've got to deal with the undesirable present. And so the present leads to the payoff. And weather is one of those things you can't change. And if you don't like the weather, but you still have things to do, you got to push through it. Whether it's rainy, whether it's chilly, whether it's hot, whether it's cold, you've got to push through that. And if you can apply that mentality to all aspects of your life, there are things you have to push through in order to get to the payoff that you're looking for. This is not a profound concept. It's just profoundly hard. It's not a confusing concept. It's just an unpleasant concept. And people want to wish it away. They want to wish themselves into a situation where the things they want come easy and they don't have to work for them. And that is just not reality. That is just not a situation that is remotely realistic. So the walk away from this is, when you look at a situation you don't want to do, and you have to think about the payoff that awaits on the other side and let that payoff lead you through it. I saw a comment on Facebook earlier last night or this morning. Someone was talking about editing their videos and how they did not like that process, and that was something that was unpleasant to them. The reality is a necessary component to the payoff of publishing your video. You have got to push through the unpleasant present in order to get to the desirable payoff of the future. That's the tweet that's going to go with this video. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Maybe you learned something. Please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, sign up for notifications, leave me a comment, question, or suggestion. Down in the comment section are links to the podcast if you're watching the video. If you're listening to the podcast, hop over to youtube.com/Bill Snodgrass and check out other videos. Also, in the description are links to Patreon and PayPal, where you can help support what's going on this channel and podcast. That's all for this episode. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being here. See you in the next one. Listen to the sound of ice falling on the top of the Tahoe. Here we go.